Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are opening up 33 Cortex maps. So that's about 100 Exalts worth of Cortex maps, including the chiseling value to get these guys up to 20%. And I'm really excited to see what we hit here. Obviously, the main thing we're trying to hit is going to be Bottled Faith. Now, Bottled Faith sells for just about 13.5, 14x. Double check. Yep, just about in there, 13.5, 14x. And so that's really what we're trying to hit. So we have to hit quite a few Bottled Faiths to make our money back. But maybe we'll hit some other good stuff along the way. I have high hopes. I'm really excited to run this. This is a gamble I've been meaning to run for a while. And because of that, I would like to thank Ioniclogy for providing the maps for today's gamble. Thank you so much. And hopefully we can hit you many Bottled Faiths. I'm hoping it's going to be absolutely raining Flasks for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the runs. Alrighty everyone, we are back and just walking through the loot here. Now, quick call out, we're going to walk through the loot in detail, but the main call out here is that we did get 8 Bottled Faiths. Now, pulling up the chart that we have here, the Bottled Faiths accounted for about 108 Exalts, so just by itself, the Bottled Faiths will make back this gamble. Everything else is going to be bonus. And we're going to walk through that bonus right now. But the total win on the gamble was 140 Exalts. So that's about a 40% profit on top of what we started with. So that's a really nice profit here. Let's walk through the loot a little bit in detail here. So looking at the loose loot, this is just loose loot, maps, divination cards, rogue currency. We did get one exalted orb here that dropped. So pulling up excellence here. Excellence valued this tab alone at about 1.34 Exalts, excuse me, wow, 1340 chaos, and at the current Exalt rate of about 110, that's where we got the 12.2 Exalts here. Now looking at influence bases, so influence bases are things, shaper bases, most of these are about 10 chaos. This is the only one that's decent just because that 5% reduced reservation of skills by itself might sell for about 40 to 50 chaos. It's not, obviously it's a pretty crap neck otherwise, but I have sold necks like this in the past with just that mod for a decent bit, so I think that will sell. So we have all these guys here. That counted for about 170 chaos of it. Then we had 10 C bases. So something I neglected to mention in the beginning was that I did change my passives tree on the Atlas to the synthesis mod. So what that does basically, it gives you a well-fractured synthesis item. It'll also give you 1% chance for monsters in the synthesis map to drop synthesized items. So we got a ton of synthesized items. And because of this, I was working with a lot of synthesized items. I only picked up and rated the good ones, but these were all 10C bases, just a bunch of random things here. Mana cost of skills, crit multi on, okay bases. But that was the 10C bases. Moving to the 10 to 15C bases, I ordered it worst to best. We got a couple things here. One of these actually, I thought this was going to sell for more. This was a well-fractured roll that dropped. It was Bow's Fire, additional arrow, fractured. If it was Bow's Fire, 2 additional arrows, it would have been insane, but not bad otherwise. A couple things here. Max ES, this would have been great last league for sure. These were all selling for in that 40 to 50C range, just based on what I was seeing. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I averaged in the 50C. I'm putting less weight into these just because these are kind of up in the air, and you know, month and a half, 2 months into the league, it's kind of difficult to say what's going to sell in terms of these kind of rogue bases, but that's what they're priced at in the market, so that's what I'm going with. Then looking at the boss loot, so besides the bottled faiths, which are, we got 8 of them again, we did hit a couple interesting things here. So this is a really nice implicit synthesized decimation bow with pen on it. Again, this is just what I'm seeing. Then we have socket support gems, pretty terrible base. This is a better base. I think this could have been a lot better, but it could sell for something around there. Then we have this one, pretty interesting one. The only one up is 10x right now. It's not worth 10x. There's absolutely no shot. But I think 1x might be a reasonable price. We have this one. I'm questioning this, but this is tentative. I would say skeptical on this one. Then we did actually drop a badge of the Brotherhood. We dropped 3 turquoise amulets, I remember, and one of them just happened to be a badge, and I was pretty shocked by that. Last league, of course, this would have been about 30x, but this league, it's not quite. So 1.5x for this guy. We dropped 1 Garb of the Ephemeral. Pretty solid here. 2x minimum, right? I mean, I didn't actually even check the implicits. Let's see. 3x for that. Nothing. What about these random resistances? Yeah, it's about 2 or 3x. So we'll say 2x minimum. Then we got a bunch of these gloves. I could not be bothered to check the implicits on these. Some of them might be more than 3C. I don't really know who uses these gloves, but baseline they're 3K, so that's how I interpreted it. We got a few nebuluses here. A few of them were decent. Most of these, the base price is about 10C. Some of them are better. Again, we got some flat cold damage there. That's good. Where's this one? Yeah, we got more flat cold damage with a nicely rolled cold damage explicit. But these two on the bottom were the best ones. We got a really strong flat lightning damage and flat cold, which is pretty cool. I think that's like a baseline of about an X. It's hard to say. I didn't see anything up there. Yeah, I think it's more than that. Mine's better than these. So in that range, probably less than an X. Maybe more like, you know what? I'll bring this down to about 50 chaos. Then we have this one here, which the damage and the lightning damage implicits. That's a pretty solid one as well. I saw there's about 4 of these almost identical that are about an X, so that's those. But again, walking through the sheet here, really all the money was in the bottle faiths, which is what we'd expect, right? The bottle faiths are gonna be the majority of that money. So they were about 1,200 chaos, a little bit less, at about 110 chaos per Exalt, 13.5x roughly per bottled faith. That's about 108x total gamble, 140x. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. I think this was a good, I mean, we got a lot of bottle face, more than I was expecting. I mean, this just made it back by itself, right? Everything else is bonus. But anyway, if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Again, please take some of these estimates with a grain of salt. Like this one's probably a little too high. This one's about right. But, you know, we're doing the best we can here, given the amount of availability of these items that are out there. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. So just kidding. Turns out it's actually not the end, because I forgot I had these 4 stacks of the hook, which is a guaranteed drop off the Cortex boss. And then I also realized I had these 2 voids. So let's hand these guys in and see if we can't get any additional value there. Just totally slipped my mind. Okay, 7 alks, that's not bad. And 3 useless essences. Now these can be good. These can be good for the record. We're gonna check them at the end. So we have Booming Populace, 20% pack size. Territories Unknown, additional suffix. Booming Populace again, pack size, last one. Irresistible Temptation, additional prefix. So let's just check these. 10 chaos, 4 or 5 chaos, 4 or 5 chaos, 10 chaos. So 20, 30 chaos plus that. So just a little bonus on top there. Nothing crazy. But anyway, sorry about that. I know you were probably wondering what was going on in my inventory. I just forgot they were there. All right, now I will catch you guys in the next one.